It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Your college football Saturday getting cranked up in a great way with this high-stakes clash here on EA Sports. It's the Georgia Bulldogs. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will take the field first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that.
Oh, he's got some space. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Trying to impose their will with the run. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Wiley. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. The Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Handoff for Frazier. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They give it to him again. And they're able to get him down.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting a run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give to Frazier. Could be an alley. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's a give to Frazier. Turning it on. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Running inside. It's Frazier. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
Unloads quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Tripped up for the tackle. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Using his legs, it's Griffin. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Kane. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll try the right side. Got enough space, and it'll be a touchdown. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. He's got it. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got a man. It's Wiley. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Quickly to the tight end. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Right down the middle. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have... pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the 1st half. Here's Nate Frazier. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Georgia!
And this offense really struggled in the 1st half, but how about taking the last possession down the field, punching 6 on the board with a chance to tie this football game up. Low scoring, but nice job finishing this half with a touchdown.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? They believe they can run right here. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Missouri. taking on the number 7 team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Makes it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Taylor wants to throw it. Starts to scramble to the left. There he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it in 3rd and short or 3rd and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field, and then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it, does a nice job getting positive yards and getting the first down.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. In the red area, it's Griffin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The run inside. It's Griffin. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. At the end of the play, there's a Georgia Bulldog who has yet to get up. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Running inside, it's Frazier. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on first down. A little release to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the short 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Fires to the right. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Takes the handoff. It's Griffin. There's a crease. He's at the 50. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. The Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got rid of it just in time. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. They'll send the back in motion. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Trying the left side. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. On the ground, it's Griffin. Maybe a crease. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. And I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to